How many times did you try out?
Till I got on.
So you got on until season 7, you went 5 times? What was your tape like?
You know what it was? They just was never getting like the putting it together right. It was never coming out right. You know, it was never telling the right story, I believe. And thank God I talked to Chad, and Chad said, "Girl, do this, do this, do this. Just keep it very clean, very simple." And I kept it very clean and very simple, and they called me.
Where were you when you got that call?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
I was in Taco Bell.
Well, how did you react?
Well, the food was hot, and the green sauce was super hot, so it was like on my hands, so I had a reaction from that. And I was just like, oh my God, I think I made it. And they was like, yeah, you made it. And I was like, ain't this something? And I had to work that night. You know, you can't tell nobody. So it's just like, oh, but I was cute. I just smoked and said, okay.
You said, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
So you walk through the door of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I'm here. We made it, bitches. Yeah. I'm Jasmine Masters. I'm 37 years old.
You have your perfectly sculpted body out. How did that all come to be? Like, do you work out on the daily? Like what?
I don't do any of that.
God blessed you with abs.
Yeah. And you know, it was so weird because I didn't really get into the gay scene until I was like I'm gonna say about 16, 17.
You better say 6. And I was like,
oh my God. But I was in there, but not in the clubs, you know. But when I started going out into the gay side, that's when I realized my body was nice. When I was dating girls and being in the straight world, I was skinny. I was bony. I was, you know, toothpick and all this. Come over to the gay side, go to a pool party, and they're like, oh my gosh. And I'm so like, I don't understand how over here
it's one way.
And over here is something different. I was like, that's so crazy. And then now on this same straight side, they still ask me. But I don't work out. I don't watch what I eat. None of that.
It's the power of weed.
Well, maybe. But I've been thin like my whole life.
So you're on season 7. And one thing that I noticed about season 7, and I may be crazy, when you left and when you were eliminated, you didn't say anything.
Say anything like?
When you walked off the stage.
Now, sashay away.
Well, I did. They didn't show it.
What did you say?
I said, thanks for the opportunity.
Because I was always wondering, like, every girl has their thing that they say, and then it was just like, well, bye.
Yeah, I said something. It's editing. You know, when people end up learning as things start going through, that was a lot of editing stuff, but yeah.
Speaking of editing, a lot of girls from your season have expressed their opinions about RuPaul and that nothing matters unless the camera's rolling. What was your experience like with RuPaul?
I never experienced that.
Never? You had a great experience?
Yeah. When I seen her, hey, how you doing? She spoke, hey, how you doing? And I move on, because I wasn't on there to be friends with RuPaul.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't win.
Yeah, I wasn't there to be friends with her. But like I was telling them before, I knew RuPaul before Drag Race. I met RuPaul a few times. And RuPaul has always been very nice to me. Never said, never gave me the cold shoulder or never been rude to me. Always spoke to me and had a good conversation with me. So I don't know what they was going through, I don't know.
It wasn't your experience.
Yeah, it wasn't my experience. I was cute over here. Because I'm hey, how you doing? All right. I don't expect anything from anyone.
Yeah. You shouldn't.
No.
That's not what it's for.
Yeah. So,
Did you keep in contact with any of the season 7 girls? Are you friends with any of them?
Yeah. We still communicate now to this day. Like with Katya, Trixie, anytime happens with me, them two always are right there. They call me or text me. Of course, Kennedy. I talked to Tempest. Me and Ginger may like something or comment on a Instagram or something. Candy Ho. Kasha Davis. All of us keep in contact. I think the ones who I don't keep in contact or see the most of is Pearl and Violet. But me and Violet just did a tour last year together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? I feel like a lot of people say that season.
Oh, and Jaden. Jaden helped me
Jaden.
with my YouTube stuff.
Yeah. I know that a lot of people have said that season 7 they don't like it. However, you guys had some of the best girls come from that season. We got introduced to you. We got introduced to Trixie, Katya, Jaden, like so many different women. Why do you think the fans were not as big of a fan of that season?
You know, I really don't know because I don't watch the show like that to really know what they want or what happened from the past season to make a change for our season. Everybody like what they like, and I guess they just wasn't into it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the best moments, some of the best things. I mean,
Yeah, so I don't know. When I hear the stuff, I just be like, well, what happened?
Yeah.
Is it, what was it, a different format or did they do something different? So I really don't know what the problem was.
What the problem was.
Yeah.